Today, we're going to be looking at the possibility that black people could have been the original builders of the Great Wall of China. Yes, you know that structure that goes for thousands and thousands of miles, the structure that can be seen from outer space, the Great Wall of China, possibly built by black people. Many people believe that a group of people known as the Tartarians inhabited the land which is now current-day Russia and borders China, and that their existence has been written out of history and all but erased. And I know this may sound far-fetched to a lot of people, but hey, remember the Russian icons, which show the deities and all the people that predated the Russians and the ones who they considered their gods. All black people, not some of them, all. And if you're not familiar with the Russian icons, I urge you to please look them up. You might be surprised at what you find. And yes, don't forget, or maybe you did not know, that the original people who inhabited Asia, the original people who inhabited Europe, the original people who inhabited Russia, and the original people who inhabited this planet were black, melanated people. Yes, black people were the original people of this planet, the original people who traveled the world, and the original people who built great structures like the pyramids and so many other great structures like the possibility of the Great Wall of China. Yes, maybe you did not know that, but that is part of our hidden history. You are much more and much greater than you are being told that you are. You know, the official history could be hiding a major world power which existed prior to the 19th century. Tartaria was a country with its own flag, its own government, and its own place on the map. Its territory was huge, but somehow quietly incorporated into Russia and some other countries. This country you can find on a map predating the second half of the 19th century. Now, the unofficial history is quite another story. Now, let's be honest with ourselves. Every time we look into history or what they told us was history, we find holes in those stories. We find that the history that they've given us is filled with nothing but lies. So why on earth would we believe the official history of what they've told us? I'm just saying.
The Great Wall of China is widely considered one of the most impressive feats of engineering in human history. Stretching over 13,000 miles, we are told that the wall was built over centuries to protect the Chinese Empire from invaders. But did you know that Africans played a major role in its construction? Recent research has uncovered evidence that suggests that black soldiers from Africa were among the laborers who helped build the Great Wall. These soldiers were part of the legendary Forbidden Army of Emperor Qin Shi Huang, the first emperor of China. The Forbidden Army was made up of soldiers from all over the empire, including a large contingent of Africans. Black soldiers were instrumental in help building the emperor's grand projects, like the Great Wall. The evidence for African involvement in the construction of the Great Wall comes from a tomb in China's Shaanxi province. The tomb belonged to a man named Yi, who was a commander in the Forbidden Army. Inside the tomb, archaeologists found a statue of a black soldier. The statue is significant because it is one of the only known depictions of an African in ancient Chinese art. The find suggests that Africans were not only present in China during the time of the Great Wall's construction, but that they also played an important role in its construction. This discovery adds another layer of complexity to the history of the Great Wall and the people who built it.
Now, even in this account, it shows that black people were an integral part of the building of the Great Wall of China. So I ask you folks, why would you trust your history with someone who has proven time and time again that they could not be trusted? In fact, you have people who want to take our history, our current, recent history, out of the history books. Why would you trust them? We're at a time now where we need to investigate everything. Don't take anyone's word for anything, including mine. Do your own research. and draw your own conclusions. Let's face it, we were lied to about everything, just about everything. We were told that Jesus was white. We were lied to about the Egyptians. We were told they were white. We were lied to about so many inventions that black people made in this country and in the world. We were lied to about the fact that all black people did not come from Africa on slave ships. So I'm just saying, if everything they've told us is not true, what makes you think that the story that they gave us as to who built the Great Wall of China, or as some people say, the Great Wall of Tartaria, is true? So we're not coming on this channel and on this video saying that we have all the answers. So we're soliciting your answers. We're soliciting your information. We want to know, what do you know about the Great Wall of China or the Great Wall of Tartaria? We are not too cocky and we're not too overconfident to think that we have all the answers, for we realize that collectively all of our subscribers have way more answers than we do. And we are asking for your help with this answer. Now we know that the history that we've been given, as stated, is filled with lies. I don't understand why they just don't tell the truth. If black people built the Great Wall of China or the Great Wall of Tartaria, just tell the truth. I know that they want us to believe that we have no history and no power and we didn't do anything of significance, but the truth is the truth. So what is so hard about just telling the truth? I mean, a simple investigation into what they call history proves that they lie about everything. They lie about who we are. They lie about who they are. They lie about the inventions that we made. They lie about things that they claim that they made. They lie about history. They twist history. They lie about everything. So why would you believe them on this? Now, we do want to make it clear that the Great Wall of China was built over the course of hundreds of years. And the original builders, we believe, yes, we believe that they were Tartarians, that they were black people, the black Moors. And we also believe that down through the history and over the course of many, many years, the Chinese did, in fact, build on it as well. However, the original builders, we believe, were not the Chinese. Another question that we have, that we're soliciting answers for, is why is the lookout post facing China? And why is the steep side of the wall on the side of China, which makes it more difficult for them to scale the wall? And it appears to me that it is designed to keep the Chinese out. You know, and why is it, you know, that the weaponry is facing China? You know, that's like having a gun, but the trigger, when you pull the trigger and it's facing you, the bullet goes towards you. It just doesn't make sense. There's a book from 1909 called The Great Wall of China by Sturgis and Walton Company. The author of the book, William Edgar Gale, is definitely questioning the mainstream belief of the Great Wall of China. In the book, he notes several anomalies, including different writings that have been found in the walls that shows that China is not the original creators of the wall. Again, in the book from 1909, it questions why is the defensive post facing China. Now, in the book, it also states that China was not the original builders of the towers, but the towers were already in place when the Chinese got there, and that the Chinese began building on a structure that was already in place when they arrived. So in essence, it was a pre-made structure, and they showed writings that suggest that other cultures were there prior to the Chinese arrival. So we're asking, let us know your thoughts. Who built the Great Wall of China? Because our information shows that it was actually the Moors, also known as the Tartarians, the original people of that region. Many critics and rightfully so, they state that the steep side of the wall and the watchtowers face China, indicating it was built to protect from the Chinese and not the opposite. Promotional pictures of the wall are used as evidence, but the narrator does not state the location or orientation of the photograph. None of the pictures include both sides of the walls either. That part of the wall facing into China can thus be argued to be either side of the wall. Therefore, it does not prove that the steep side of the wall and the watchtowers are facing China. And while that criticism is 100% true, the same could be said of the critics. We cannot tell that it's not facing China just by viewing the photos. So folks, in essence, the bottom line is we are searching for the answer. We are searching for the truth. So again, please give us your input, and we will do a follow-up video once we get enough definitive information saying with absolute certainty who are the builders of the Great Wall of China / the Great Wall of Tartaria. The Black Excellence and Abundance channel, where Black history is every day. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And remember, as always, thou art rich.